Okay, welcome to the stream. Let me just drop the Twitter announcement that I'm starting the stream. There we go. Okay. So I was going to continue working on Alliance, but if I hit change realm, Fairbanks, the realm that all my Alliance characters on, is full because of the new content that just got released. Presumably that's why, at least. Which isn't like super surprising that one of those would end up full. On the other hand, the server that I have all my Horde characters on is not full, so we're playing on that one today. Because it was like it said an 80-minute wait for getting onto Fairbanks, and I'm not doing that. Nope. That is best classified as not happening. But okay, so we're gonna play on Horde today. And we're gonna keep doing all quests. Okay, so where was... hadn't done Ghost Howl yet? Ew. That's just disgusting. How did I let this happen? Okay. Let's see. After I do this, am I then good to go over here? Looks like it. Okay, so I just gotta get Ghost Howl and Archaea, and then we're good to continue on to the next area as Marindred. But okay, so there, talking to him spawns Ghost Howl because he tells you a story about him. So let's go find Ghost Howl, and oh gosh, I forgot how slow Taurens feel. It's not actually that they move slower, it's just the walk animation. Like, that's the worst part. It's not even necessarily that I am slower. I just feel so much slower, because, like, you know, Taurens, the Tauren walk animation really sells the slow and lumbering thing, you know? Oh gosh, right, I have a bar with actually a lot of skills on it again? Oh, this is weird. Because all my, because I've been playing Alliance for, you know, the last several days that I streamed, and all my Alliance characters are super low level still, so they do not cause me this problem. But okay, let's keep going. Let us go onward. Sorry for the stream starting late. I was working on some homework, and it went well when I finished it, but it definitely took some time to do, and I really should have done it a while ago. Here, I have something just for you. Fight that instead. Oh gosh darn it, it got swoop off. How annoying. Anyway, let us continue. Oh yeah, that's right. Because I got rid of my other shaman, this shaman just got to jack all of my stuff. If you're curious why I changed, it's because, so before I started streaming, as a joke, because I was playing a cow, man with totems and runes, I took one of my friend's D&D character names and used it. And at the time I wasn't planning on streaming or doing anything like that, and I knew that they wouldn't mind and that they weren't going to play WoW Classic at all, so I didn't care about, you know, taking a name that they might conceivably use, because they weren't interested in playing WoW Classic whatsoever. But see, the problem there is that I then had a name that I didn't want to stream with because it's not a name that I came up with. So instead, and also it fit better if I actually had the shaman to play through as, rather than having that, you know, one level 60 thing while I was going through all these other characters. It fit better for the stream if I had all the characters to do. So I just remade my shaman. And it's fine. I transferred all my stuff over, so it's not like really all that this is gonna do is take a bit of extra time And because I actually properly leveled my shaman for the most part, instead of doing every quest, it wouldn't have even saved me that much time to keep that character. And I would have had to figure out if I can do a name change and how, and you know, that just would have been a lot of hassle that I now don't have to do. You know? I just made it not a hassle by not doing that. Could I have done it? Sure. Definitely a possibility. 100% possible. Ghost Hal. Come out, wherever you are. Ghost Hal is easily the most annoying quest as a person on Horde. It's the most annoying low-level quest. There might be more annoying high-level ones. I don't know. I didn't run into any really annoying high-level quests as when I was originally going through his Horde, so Ghost Hal is so far the most annoying Horde quest I've run across. Definitely the most annoying Horde starting area quest. Just because, so you have to talk to Scorn to get him to spawn Ghost Hal. Then you come out here, and you have to find Ghost Hal. And Ghost Hal can spawn in 4 sections of this map. Over here, up here, over here, and down here. And Ghost Hal then has a really long patrol route that Ghost Hal will walk along. The problem is that Ghost Hal doesn't respawn unless you go back and talk to that guy. So if someone else who already happened to be out here sees Ghost Hal and is like, "Oh, sweet, I can do that," and they just kill Ghost Hal, then you're just screwed. You have to go back, talk to Scorn again, then walk back, and you have the same chance of someone sniping Ghost Hal from you again. And there's really nothing you can do about this chance. Like, it's just going to exist. There's going to be the chance that someone snipes Ghost Hal from you, and there's really nothing that you can do about that. Like, there's just realistically, you have no option here. Your only option is to deal with that reality, or to snipe it from someone else. And because of the way the Ghost Hal quest works, where you get the quest, so the way the Ghost Hal quest works is that you get the quest for killing Ghost Hal. You do not have to have already gotten the quest in order for killing Ghost Hal to benefit you. And that has the quite notable problem of making it so that way it encourages people to, if they see Ghost Hal out here, to just snipe him and move on with their lives. Heck, I've done that. I've been that person where I was just like, "Ah, hey, Ghost Hal," because, you know, if you see Ghost Hal out here, you don't even necessarily know that someone's hunting for him. Maybe someone just talked to that guy. This guy, I think, just died fighting Ghost Hal. And you know what? I'm glad he did, because I'm about to go kill Ghost Hal. So I'm glad he failed. Let me, yeah, get that damage on Ghost Hal so that way. Ghost Hal is mine. By the way, that is how that works in this game. The first person to hit something is the one that secures it as theirs. Okay, got Ghost Hal defeated. Then now I just need to look for Arakea. Arakea is, in my opinion, accept the quest, is in my opinion a much less annoying person to obtain, because Arakea always respawns. You never have to worry that Arakea will have not respawned. Like, that's literally not a concern. Arakea has a respawn time, yes, but Arakea will always spawn along Arakea's footpath. Along Arakea's patrol route. So Arakea is always on the map. You don't have to do anything special to make Arakea exist. And I think that's the distinct difference. That's what makes Ghost Hal annoying, is that you have to do something for Ghost Hal to spawn, because otherwise Ghost Hal just isn't there. and and other people can kill it, and you spawn it from, let's see, I fought Ghost Howl up here, and I spawned it down here in Bloodhoof Village. Like, that was a solid 5-minute walk, almost. Someone later look over the footage. Let me know how long of a walk that actually was, because it's a decently long walk. Like, it's not short. And that makes that much more likely that you'll do that and it won't work out for you. You know, it's much, much more likely. Oh, no, that's just a Kodo Matriarch, not Arakea. Let us continue on. I'm trying to remember where Arakea turns around. I think it's up here. If you're wondering, Arakea goes on a circular path clockwise like that. And I'm going counterclockwise, so that way I run into Arakea like this, while Arakea is patrolling. No, shouldn't have gone for the third lightning bolt. Is Fire Nova the only fire totem I have? Like, oh no, I do have a Searing Totem, okay. It's just crappy compared to the Fire Nova totem. Okay, anyway, there we go. Arakea defeated. Okay, so now I can go into town, and then I fly over to Orgrimmar, then take the blimp over to Undercity, and then go do the starting area for the Undead. Okay, one step closer to having done everything I want to do. There's always a lot to do. Yeah. So life is hard, but it's okay because I don't understand. Some things it's better to not understand, right? Anyway, so what's going on? What's going to happen is I'll make up that half hour that I wasn't streaming here on Saturday, which is fine. I was probably going to stream longer on Saturday anyway. Yeah, because this was just I had a lot of things due in the middle of this week issue. I had a lot of things due Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday of this week. So that's what happened. But I don't, after Friday, I don't have anything due until Monday. And the only things I have due Monday are kind of easy. So I'll get those done. The only thing I'm worried about that might cause me to stream for less time on Saturday is if I want to get ahead in my recordings of the Final Fantasy VII Remake. That's when that'll happen. There we go. It's like they just stopped. Make it. No! Let's see. Can I make it to the other side before the other one leaves? No! Okay, back over here we go. Okay. Anyway, so what I'm looking to do this weekend is probably just do a relatively normal amount of streaming and not do a super long stream, and instead attempt to get caught up on, or not to get caught up, to get ahead in all of my classes, because a lot of my classes have the stuff for the next couple of weeks already up. So what I'll probably do is stream for my guaranteed time on Saturday plus half an hour for missing today. And oh gosh, there's a... Oh, I forgot I have to go turn in this quest. Life is pain. I have to actually go turn in the Demon's Guard Cloak. Well, let me turn in the one for here first, and then I'll set my inn my home to Thunderbluff, so I can hearth back here. But yeah, so I'll be streaming on Saturday. Don't know which of my characters I'll be playing, given that there's a very high chance that the server that Fairbanks will be full again, because Saturday is a really popular raid day. What I'll probably do is try and get onto that earlier. Like, what I'll probably try and do is get on to, what are the words I'm looking for? English is hard. I'll try and get onto the server like an hour before my stream starts, or I'll at least check to see if there's a queue an hour or two before it starts, just to make sure that I am on the server for the stream. And if I end up not being able to get on there, Cortanos will probably have empty space. That's part of the reason I selected it as my Horde server, was so that way I could continue playing on this server with my friends without having to worry about not being able to stay on here. Like, that's the reason why I am on this server to begin with.
What is it?
Okay, accept that quest. Go over here and accept Serpent Plumes, that way I don't eventually have to make the trip back here. To accept it. There we go. Okay, now back to what I was doing. So the plan is to do relatively minimal streaming this weekend. I'm gonna try and get ahead on YouTube and work on my classes, so that way I can hopefully do a long stream next weekend. I am going the wrong exit, but whatever, it's fine. I can just walk over. Life is pain, but it's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Where's the inn? Bluff Watcher, yo. I forget which building is the inn. Could you let me know? Thanks. Okay, yeah, it's that building over there. Like, I'm just sitting here like, I don't actually remember which one of these is the inn, so let me in on the secret. Things are selling for 4,500 gold at this point. Inflation continues to be intense, but that's to be expected. That's just what happens over time here. Inflation gets worse and worse. Yeah. 4,500 gold isn't a huge amount for level 60s. It's not a small amount, mind you, but it's not a huge amount. But yeah. Just remember, the best things for lowering inflation are selling things to other players instead of to the auction house, and not selling things to, if I could talk, selling things to other players instead of to, what's the word I'm looking for? Selling things to other players instead of to NPCs, because that introduces gold into the economy when you do that. Or the next best thing, well, okay, so that's a neutral thing. It doesn't remove gold from the economy, but doesn't really add any either. Actually, does it remove gold? I think the auction house charges a fee, so it does remove a small amount of money from the economy. Not enough to really matter, but hey, it's something. The more telling thing, the thing that affects it more, is when you buy things from vendors. That affects it the most. That's the thing that you can do that will have the greatest effect on lowering the amount of gold that's in the economy. So what you want to do if you want to be part of the solution instead of part of the problem of World of Warcraft inflation is get things that are worth a lot of gold, like that guy selling something for 4,500 gold, and then once you've gotten that, you sell that to another player, and then you take all that gold that they gave you, spend it on vendor things, and then trash those vendor things, and you've removed 4,500 gold from the economy, thus helping stave off inflation for another couple seconds. Now, is this worth doing? Probably not. You're just not doing, like, you would need a honestly ridiculous amount of people all doing that to have any noticeable effect. So it's really probably not worth your time to be doing it in the first place. Now, if you want to do something, like, because, like, the things that really help lower inflation are when they release something, if they release an item that vendors sell that everyone wants, like a new mount or something that everyone wants to get for some ridiculous amount of gold. That is what lowers inflation. Because it removes a ton of gold from the economy because a lot of people are buying that thing instead of it being one person on waging their one-man war against the millions of other players who are contributing to the increased amount of gold in the economy. And fundamentally, it's just a problem of the way World of Warcraft system works. There are no consistent gold outlets. There's consistent gold inputs in every enemy drop ever. Everything that's worth money in this game is introducing money into the system, and there's just not enough that NPC vendors sell that removes money from the system. There's just not anywhere near enough in WoW Classic. And the Blizzard has experimented a lot over the years with how to manage that economy, and a lot of other MMOs have learned from the way this economy works, because it's a problem of vendors don't sell anything worth buying. Worth buying over time. Most of the vendor purchases that are worth it in this are one-time purchases. Things like for example, things like a mount. So, epic mounts in this cost 1,000 gold, I think. And that's the best mount you can have. And that is a one-time purchase. So it staves off inflation for a little bit. It makes it so that way, as soon as people hit level 60, they have something to spend their gold on. So gold still has some kind of worth. Then, after that, all that there is to buy, you can only buy from the auction house, really. And that means that it's only the player economy at that point. But the problem there is there's no longer a place for gold to leave the system, but there's only places for gold to enter the system. And that causes a problem. It causes a lot of problems, and to really get into that, you'd have to take more economic classes than I ever have. You know, I understand the very much the basics of how economics works. Nothing more complex than that, though. Certainly not the stuff that, like if you want to talk about the theory of money and how money works, that's something that's actually debated among economists. And that makes it so ridiculously above my level of knowledge. But, you know, I know enough that I can know that what the problem is that it's a problem of there's too much gold going into the system of the player economy, and not enough gold leaving it. So eventually, gold becomes more and more, or worth less and less, because there's more and more of it. It's a supply-demand problem. The supply just grows without end, and there's not enough demand. And is not really worth me taking, but it is worth more than the other, so, you know. Better than nothing, I guess. Okay, let me sell my junk items right quick. Hello, Manjo Beka. Take that, take that, take that, take that, take that, take that, take that. I'll keep the linen. The nice thing about playing on my on this character is that I don't have to care so much about the stuff in my inventory that needs handled until it gets above a certain amount, just because on this character I have ridiculously large size packs. Okay, get rid of the Fume Coda leggings too. Do that. Are those not better than what I have on? Those are definitely better than what I have on. Why have I not equipped them? I was like, those look like better than what I can find elsewhere this time. Because that one stamina is not worth it. Okay, let me equip that real quick and get rid of that. I didn't realize I could wear the Demon Scarred Cloak. I missed that on all my other characters. Whoops. Anyway, let's continue getting rid of my trash items. Like, I don't need linen bandages. Those are literally useless to me. I can heal myself. I have spells for this. Like, really, to my shaman, first aid is just a number that I put up because I want to. Like, it's very literally a number that goes up because I want all my numbers to go up. And it doesn't really need to go up, and it's not going to benefit me really if it does. As far as I'm aware, there's nothing even at the end that's really important about that. Anyway, okay, so back to, now that I've turned in all the quests over here, go hearth back, and then keep on walking. Gotta keep on keeping on. Okay. Let's keep going. Okay. Let's go set ourselves to fly somewhere, and then be so happy that we're playing on higher level characters who fly places instead of my low level characters who have to walk. Because they haven't gone everywhere yet. Soon I'll have to actually walk places with this character too, and that's just saddening. Keep on going up.
What brings you here?
I need a ride. I don't have Ogremar. I am so disappointed with myself that I did not grab the Ogremar, flight path. Well, I guess I'll go do that now. Yeah, okay. That's gonna be not very fun. Not looking forward to that. Can't believe I didn't actually grab that while I was there. Okay. Let's keep going. More walking to do yet. Always more walking. Such is the life of someone who plays World of Warcraft. There's no such thing as all the walking done. There's only the next bit of walking to do. Anyway, so let's see what to talk about. What to talk about? Fish. Yeah, that's right. Fish. What am I talking about? I don't know either, to be honest. Uh, but hey. Yeah, I got nothing. It's gonna be a fun day on stream when I do that most mighty of pastimes and spend an entire day on stream fishing. Because you know that's gonna happen. Like, that's gonna be an entire day, just me fishing. Okay, now let's start our walk of shame. Our walk of having forgotten to do something important. Me walk a long time. Walk in first person view. Just for fun. Just gotta keep on walking down the street. Keep on walking to the beat. I walk and walk and walk, 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 walk. And look at this plain Strider and squawk, squawk, squawk. My songs are the best. Don't let anyone convince you otherwise. You know, the sad thing is that there's a decent chance that because I do that silly singing so often, that anyone who bothers to stick around on my stream is the kind of person who would like it. And I'm not sure how I feel about that. Like, I'm not sure how I should take that reality, you know? Onward we go. To glory! Or more accurately, to less shame, because we're gonna go get that flight path to Orgrimmar so that way I don't feel dumb for forgetting about it. I walk on, I take a step and cry. I got nothing. Let's see. Do I have any more announcements to make? No, not really. That's everything. That's all, folks. Yeah, I don't got any further announcements. Like, I've made all of them over the past couple of streams. Really far out announcement that I'll talk about in more detail as it gets closer. But I'll probably be streaming a lot more over the summer. because of all the COVID-19 stuff, the job that I was going to have over the summer is now a lot less certain and looking like it might not happen at all. And if it doesn't happen, I therefore have nothing to do over the summer. Thankfully I'll be fine for money even without it for a couple months. But, you know, not much. I don't have anything else to do except for this. I don't feel like going and working in a grocery store. So, yeah. Let's be honest, desk jobs are my jam. I'm not super fond of other kinds of jobs. So, desk jobs are where it's at. Yeah, that's all I got. That's all, folks. But yeah, so I'm not sure exactly what I'll be doing over the summer. Just that it's very likely that I'll be streaming more. Not sure how much more or what exactly I'll be streaming, but more. Probably a lot of World of Warcraft, because especially as I start getting to higher levels, quests are going to start taking longer to complete. This whole thing is going to bog down, and if I can spend that extra time getting through as much as possible, making it not bog down as much as I can, then I'll do that. Because as much as I like World of Warcraft Classic, I really do want to get back to playing Final Fantasy XIV, which means that I kind of have to finish this challenge. Because my goal is to, by the time Final Fantasy XIV gets another expansion, which I don't think they've announced a new one yet, so probably a year and a half to 2 years-ish. I want to be level 80 on all of the Final Fantasy XIV classes. So, yeah, like that's where I want to be at. But yeah, that's the plan. Yeah, because I'm looking at the wiki for when they release expansions, and they're usually in the vicinity of 2 to 3 years apart. Like that's the ballpark for how often they release expansions. So assuming that they do in fact release a 4th expansion, which I'm assuming they will because they're still doing well, and well, MMOs really only stopped releasing expansions once they got few enough people that they feel they can't keep going. That's generally how MMOs work. I mean, just look at World of Warcraft. So they're still growing player base wise, so I imagine that they'll release another expansion. And it looks like all the major expansions have been right around 2 years apart. Which, dang, that might mean my timeline is less. If they do another exactly 2 years expansion, because like Heavensward, the first expansion was June 2015, Stormblood was June 2017, then Shadowbringers was July 2019. Gotta speed this up, because I want to be done with WoW Classic by then so I can focus on the new Final Fantasy XIV content, because as much as I'm enjoying WoW Classic, I like other games too, you know? Like, I got a schedule to keep. I got stuff to do. Anyway, so yeah, so that's the plan. I'm going to cry. I would say no, but I don't want to lie to you. Anyway, yeah, that's, so you know, that's just talking about the future kind of stuff. So I'm hoping to get most of, if I end up not working this summer, then I'll probably try and pretty much just finish the WoW Classic, like my WoW Classic challenge for the most part over summer, between summer and fall. Definitely try and finish it by the end of the year if I end up not working over summer. And then, yeah. And then I will be really, really trying to get ahead on my YouTube channel, because funny thing, so I'm gonna try and stay about 3 months ahead on my YouTube channel, and that's a very specific time for a very specific reason. Next spring, so not this year but next year, I'll be doing student teaching for a quarter. That is a full-time job. More than a full-time job. It's probably going to be more like 50 to 60 hours a week, all things told, considering how much it's expected that teachers just kind of do stuff from home and stuff like that. Like, is that fair? No. But is anything? Also no. Anyway, but so I'm expecting that to be pretty much all I do that quarter. I'm hoping to still have the time to stream, but I'm kind of hoping that I can just have a, have already gotten a job lined up for summer, and have YouTube videos for at least that entire duration of my student teaching already done, edited, and ready to go. There we go. New flight path discovered. I now will no longer have to do big dumbs. Or rather, I will no longer suffer from that big dumb. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I'm looking at, is that I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to have to do both YouTube streaming and student teaching all in the same quarter. It's hard enough doing my normal class load, those things, and a part-time job in the same quarter. Like, my time is pretty stretched thin right now, and I'm just hoping that I manage to make it work. So, things are rough. And my hope is that mainly over the summer is probably when I'll build this buffer. And I'll probably just make it as long as I can. So, I'll probably just make it, if I can, I'll make it 5 or 6 months out. With the exception, of course, of certain games. Like, games that have been out for a while are a lot easier to do this with, as you might imagine. I'm really hoping that nothing gets slated for spring next year that I want to stream immediately. Like, if the next installment of the Final Fantasy VII Remake is then, I'll be crying. I very much doubt that, though. I'm gonna guess that that's another 2 years out.
Talk to me.
Anyway.
Glad I could help.
But yeah. It's a lot of people going that way. Must be that must be where the content update is. I don't know. I never played raids in the in WoW originally anyway, so I don't know where the raids are even located for the most part. I'll be looking that up as I get closer to it. But yeah. Okay. I do not understand the people who can do this full time. Like, they possess something that I don't, because, like, I like doing this, for the most part. I find it interesting and fun. But man, I'm not sure I could play video games full time even if no one was paying me for it. Uh, much less have to be under the stress of talking and being an entertainer, because, like, this is a very stress-free thing for me. Like, I find this fun because I'm just trying to be an entertainer, and I find that interesting to me. Like, that's fun to me. But if this is your living, what was fun is now has a lot more stress attached to it. It's not like maximally stressful, but it's definitely not relaxed. Because, like, that's how I feel about programming too. The programming I'm not getting paid for is a lot less stressful than the programming I am getting paid for. Like, even if I was planning on releasing some program or something for free, that would still stress me out way less than something I'm getting paid for would. You know, it's just that's how it feels. It feels less stressful. But yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff there. Yeah. The other benefit of playing Final Fantasy XIV is that I actually get to play with my friends in that. Which means that it might be more than just me on stream. If, like, one of my friends has already said that he'd be totally fine being on a voice call on stream. He was totally chill with that. Don't know about my other friends. Haven't asked yet. Hasn't come up yet. You know, because I'm not playing Final Fantasy XIV at the moment, so you know. And when I was playing Final Fantasy XIV on stream, I was catching up my crafting classes, and there's no multiplayer content for that. At least not low levels. I don't know what... Who knows what ghastly things may exist at higher levels? Not I! But yeah, it's, so, you know, that's an added benefit of that, is that, you know, there'll be more interaction with people who aren't just me, which is, always good. Like, that is a generally good thing. I'm trying to remember what my build was, and I don't remember, so I'm going to leave this unspent for right now. We'll leave that talent point where it is until I remember what I wanted to spend it on. Because I don't feel like even spending the 1 gold it is at this level to respec. That would be a waste of gold. So we're not gonna make myself do that. Okay, let's go. Do some entry-level quests. Try and finish the entire undead area with the shaman here, and then we will move on to other characters. I honestly don't remember which characters have done what. I just know that, like, all of them are at least close to the undead area, being the only starting area that they have left to do. So, one way or another. The nice thing is, once the starting areas are done, I can just synchronize each character. And what I mean by that is I can just do the next area. Like, I can just have all of my characters go down and do the Sepulchre and Silverpine Forest. And just have that be what they do next. And then have all my characters go and do the Barrens next. And I can synchronize it like that. And I don't have to worry as much about which of my characters have done what area, and because after this I can just have them go through the same areas and then just not worry about it. Whereas you couldn't do that very well with the first areas, particularly on Horde. On Horde it was more difficult because while you don't have to make a corpse run on Horde, there are Tauren specific quests. Meaning that even if other people go to the Tauren starting area, they don't get those quests. They just don't. I don't actually know if there's any undead equivalent quests. I know there aren't any orc or troll quests that work like that. Or if they are, I completely forgot about them when I was playing my not orc and troll characters. Pretty sure there aren't, though. And it's not like a small amount of quests either. Like, it's a full level difference for by the time you finish that area as a low level character. You will be a full level higher if you're a Tauren, because it's like 3 quests or something. And they all require killing a bunch of things. Like, that's a full level there. That's a full level of quest that the other races just don't get if they walk over to the Tauren starting area. Plus, the act of walking over to the Tauren starting area is a real chore. And at the time when I was doing my Horde characters, I didn't want to do that kind of nonsense. So I didn't. It was glorious. But yeah, I'm out of things to say about that, I think. It'll be really nice after this being able to have all of them be synchronized and having all done the same quests, which is actually one of the reasons why I just made a new shaman instead of continuing with my higher level one. Because I didn't want to have to work at synchronizing it. I didn't want to even have to consider it. Why is there a level 21 undead mage here? Like, sorry man, I just don't need what you're selling.
Hello.
No.
I'm listening. Victory for Sylvanas.
Hello?
Dude was trying to get me to accept things from him and then offer for me to sign his guild charter with, you know, the undercurrent of, wow, you took my stuff and now you're not gonna sign? You terrible person. Really? I'm 14 levels above this thing. It resisted my spell? Are you kidding me? How unlucky am I? Kind of annoyed that thing, despite dying immediately, technically got a hit off on me. Because that doesn't make any sense. Like, it died second 1 of that fight. How did it get an attack off? Like, that's an instant cast spell, and it did enough damage to kill it. So, like... How? Why? Anyway. Let's just keep on killing things, I guess. Not much else to do. Am I right? Murder is the appropriate way to spend one's time. Okay, there we go. Hey, get over here, you stupid zombie. I'm trying to kill you at the speed of sound. Do you mind? Killing zombies at the speed of sound. Got quests to do, gotta follow my faction? Anyway, as fun as it would be to write that whole spoof, copyright, so you know. Not gonna bother. One of the things chilling out my chat right now is at least honest. It says directly on it that it's a bot. Unlike all these other ones that are sitting in my chat despite not watching. Which I honestly don't get the point. Like what is the point of that? Are they hoping that people will notice that they're in the chat and then click on them? Are they does being in the chat allow them to pull some kind of data I'm not aware of? Because they're not watching. I have one viewer who may or may not be myself, because I'm not sure if it's counting me right now, but there's 4 people in the chat, aside from myself. So, you know. Okay, let's go turn this quest in, and that's one more quest complete.
That better be good.
There we go. Quest turned in. That one's worth more money. And then take rattling the battle cages. Thanks. Okay. Let's go. And there's one of the scavenger paws I need. There's another one, among other things, because that thing dropped a ton of stuff. Here's another one. Making great time on the scavenger paws.
That smell isn't ready yet.
Get rid of another dusk bat. Continue stocking up on dusk bat wings. Just gotta kill all things. Kill them all. Burn their lives to the ground. There's no getting out. You know, I've started to notice that all the things that I just sing on the fly like that have a strong tendency to be super dark.
My mana is
And I'm starting to worry about myself, you know? Like, You know, it's one of those patterns that you look at and you're like, I'm not sure I want to consider the implications of that. They don't seem good. Like, definitely seems like something with less than positive implications. But you know, everything's fine. Probably. Also, I just realized that while on most of my characters, the EXP bar did not properly center itself, It did on this character for some reason. I don't know why. What's the difference? Enlighten me. Enlighten me, game. Why did this one center properly in the transition between what's the word I'm looking for? Screen orientations. Screen, what's the word? Gosh darn it. Brain letting me down here. Let me down in a big way, brain. Dimensions, there we go. The transition between screen dimensions. Look at how much damage they can do to me. I'm so scared. They're gonna kill me. These skeletons, they're coming for me, and I'm gonna die. They do a whole 2 damage a hit. There's nothing I can do to resist them. Nothing whatsoever. I'm completely helpless to defeat these. But, yeah. Going to keep on keeping on. There we go. Now get another skeleton over here. Ooh, there's another bat over here. Hopefully this will be the last bat I need. Yeah, there we go. Got all the dusk bats that I need. Now I can slowly head back the right direction and keep killing skeletons as I go. Assuming that I can... There we go, there's another skeleton. Like, assuming I can find any. Okay. Let's keep on walking today. Let's keep on walking. Hooray! If I was a battle cage skeleton, where would I be? Probably still here, because I don't think I would have moved much. But hey, that's just me. I'll go kill this battle cage skeleton. Time to die. That's right, come over here so I can hit you with my staff. Ooh, another battle cage skeleton, and this is the last one I need. There we go. Let's go turn in these quests, and then we can continue on. Onward we go! Onward to Dory? But, anyway.
I'm listening.
Oh, hey, I got a power word fortitude. Thanks. That's worth a little more money.
Do not seek death.
Speak quickly.
Let's see which one of these is worth the most money. That is.
Beware the living.
There we go. Okay. Now, you got a quest for me? You sure do. What about you? You got a quest for me? You sure do. Thanks. Okay. Let's go get some more quests complete. Onward we go to glory. Onward we go to murder. I mean, what? Those are honestly my favorite kind of comedy songs. Where there's like jokes about how much nonsense the song is in it. Like, I just find that particularly funny. Like, if you haven't listened to it, I heavily recommend, whoops, did not mean to kill this zombie, but oh well. Zombie be killed. If you haven't heard it, I definitely recommend listening to Skeleton Man. I think it's hilarious. And I definitely recommend it. But yeah, Skeleton Man is a great song, and it's very much like that's the kind of comedy song I like. And for the record, the kind of comedy songs I like and the kind of like normal music that I like are vastly different things. They are different creatures entirely. Is there a level 1 undead warlock in there acting like an NPC, just chilling out? Like, just chilling out in the same spot you might expect an NPC to. Like, if you didn't know better, you'd be like, oh yeah, that's totally an NPC right there. Let's see, the one that was in here respawn yet? Nope. Okay. Rip me. Ah, there's one. Do 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 do. Necrotia has stopped acting like an NPC. Started acting like a regular person again. Ooh, there's some more crates. Okay, there's all the crates I need. Scavenge goods complete. Let's go turn that quest in since we're like right here. Okay. Here you go. I would like what's worth the most money, thank you. Okay, let me go in here. You'll do. Repair my stuff, and then sell all of my junk to you. Just take it all. I don't need any of it. Except the totem. I do need that. Better question, why did I not move the totem down here? Like, there we go. Now I have a... Now anything that's not in this bag is trash. And even a lot of things in that bag are stuff I'm going to get rid of. I'm just getting rid of it in a more nuanced way than throwing it away. Okay, let's go kill some more things. Gonna kill them with my staff, probably. But maybe not. Maybe I'll surprise myself and kill them with fire. Yeah, look, see, killed... Oh, no, I was gonna kill it with fire, but it survived the fire, so I squished it with my staff instead. Let's try that again. See, it killed it with fire. Didn't exactly surprise myself, but hey, I tried. I did my best to be surprising. I did not actually succeed, but I tried. I tried my best. What are you doing? My best! But yeah, I don't even know what that's from. Like, I know it's from something. Like, it was around on the internet as a sang for a while. But I don't actually know what it came from. Like, it's just one of those things I'm like, I know I picked that up culturally at some point in my life. I don't remember where, when, or why. I know I did. So, why am I killing these spiders again? They seem pretty harmless. The ones inside don't, but, you know, maybe that's because we're killing all their young. You know, maybe that's why they attack people. You know, that's all I'm saying. Like they seem to have decent reason to. This is all I'm getting at. Okay. Just gotta kill more nightweb spiders. Lots more nightweb spiders. Kill all the nightweb spiders. And by all of them, I mean exactly 4 more. Which is probably at least most of them, right? Right. Glad we agree. I mean, after all, if it wasn't at least most of them, they wouldn't have bothered giving me this useless quest. Okay, there we go. Okay. Have you ever thought about how brutal wars would be in a world where beings could actually just revive like they do in this? Because how do you keep... Like, how do you finish a war? The only realistic way is to completely suppress your enemy and then keep them all dead long enough that they die of old age without being able to breed. And that would be brutal. Like, that's a lot of dead enemies. Like, you have to kill a lot of people to do that. That's a lot of death. And it's, when you think about it, super dark because, like, there's a lot of murder going on there. And why are you doing that? Like, that's actually, like, thinking about that gives me, like, like, the implications of everything you would have to do for it are just messed up. Yeah, that's right. I killed him with my staff again because I can't seem to kill things with fire. Just not happening today. No killing things with fire, only with staff. But hey, on the other hand, I'm killing lots of things with my staff. So there's that. Did I get Samuel's remains from that? Yeah, I did. Cool. Okay, let's go bury them then. Gonna go bury some dude in a graveyard and then tell his ex-lover's rotting corpse that I did that. Man, I'm not even the one who made that song dark. The situation made that song dark. Like, I didn't even have to try. It was already dark. Like, it was dark before I even got here.
Beware, our enemy is abound.
Anyway. Anyway, I need 12 scarlet armbands, apparently. Cool.
What do you require?
Okay, there we go. Okay, let's go get some scarlet armbands then. Once again, this is literally a quest that's in another starting area. Although, at least they call them bandanas there, so totally different, am I right? And it's taken from a pirate crew instead of, the Crusaders. But, like, it's effectively the same quest. Just over to the side, you go and you kill the annoying humans living in your area for exactly 12 of their marking that marks them as part of their group. And for some reason, not all of them have it. 'Cause, yeah. There's another one down. Let's see, Mr. Mevin, is there any chance that you will drop? Yeah, you do drop a scarlet armband, so, you know, worth. You know, killing with fire just never works out for me. It's not as thematic, but I'll start killing things with earth, because, you know, that actually works. See? You know, I can kill things with earth. It works much better than attempting to kill them with fire. Fire just doesn't do enough immediate damage, and I hit them with my staff again before they can successfully burn to death. Up to 5 scarlet armbands already. Really, bringing them in. Well, I killed one of them with fire. You know, good enough. The other one was fire resistant for some reason. There's another scarlet armband. We're at 10 out of 12, practically almost there. Darn it. Oh well. Look, I'm gonna kill this guy with fire. I mean, electricity is just kind of fire, right? Right. Glad we all agree that I didn't accidentally mess that up by forgetting that my lightning had a travel time. We all agree that that was in fact the best that it could have gone. If anyone disagrees, drop it in the chat in the next 5 seconds, or I'm going to assume everyone agrees. See, the joke here is that the delay is at least 5 seconds at this point. So, you know, you guys don't even get to disagree. It's okay. I know you would agree with me. Let's see which one of these is worth the most. That one.
Trust no one.
Anyway, is that the... I don't know, I have to go kill the red messenger, apparently. Or something like that. Whoops, don't want to do that. Gotta go this way. I'm getting a real... See, the Final Fantasy VII Remake just makes me want to go play Kingdom Hearts. Specifically, it makes me want to go play Kingdom Hearts 2, because Kingdom Hearts 2 is the best overall Kingdom Hearts game, in my opinion. The Dream Drop Distance is the most to just run around in. Or the most fun to just run around in. Its combat just gets a little old. Because it's a little too, cheesable. Which makes it, you know, a little too cheesable to be fun. Whereas Kingdom Hearts 2's combat, even when it is cheesable in a more interesting way. Or at least a way that doesn't feel as tedious. See, that's an interesting thing. So, like, something that's just me mashing X, and that's how you cheese it, is just have high enough stats to match X, feels less tedious to me than something where I have to do the same strategy over and over, but it takes more than one button press. That feels more tedious to me. Because not only do I have to, not only is it kind of boring because it's cheesable, but I have to actually think my way through the cheese. Like, I have to be paying attention during this cheese. I can't just tune out like I can. Like, when I'm playing Kingdom Hearts 2, if I'm over-leveled for an area, I can generally effectively just turn my brain off, mash X, and I'll make it through. And then remember to glide in the right direction when I'm done. Murdering everything. Whereas in Dream Drop Distance, I found that to be a lot less true. Because your optimal cheese was never your basic attack, that meant that I still had a cheese. I still had a button that I just pressed and it was done. It was just a complicated enough strategy that I had to actually think while I was playing. And that made the grinding feel much, much worse. Because there was nothing I could do that would just let me play the game and not think for a bit. There was no option to do less. Also, of all the end quests, this is the worst.
What is it?
Because it's the only one that requires that you come back to the quest giver afterwards. Which makes it much, much more tedious than the others. Do 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 do.
This had better be good.
Okay, let's go get some pumpkins. I'm gonna take some pumpkins tonight. They'll be gone for sure by daylight. That song wasn't as dark as the other ones I've been singing, so that's definitely an improvement. You know, it's definitely improving on the others. Oh, this is literally just the harvest quest, but a lot more spread out, and with pumpkins. Take the pumpkin, thank you. Like, come on, auto loot. Do what you do. Take the pumpkin. Okay. Gotta get some more pumpkins. Then take them all and kill your friends. Wait a second. Crap, I did it again. And by that I mean I killed my friends again. I mean, what? Sorry about whatever sound that just caused. I accidentally brushed my mic while adjusting my hair. And I'm sure that caused some unpleasant sounds. My hair is getting longer than I like to keep it because, you know, I can't exactly go get my hair cut right now with the whole quarantine thing. Well. There's another enemy killed with staff. At this point, I'm not even really trying to kill things with fire because it's just hopeless. So I've accepted that it's not going to happen. There is no killing things with fire. There is only staff. My fire just isn't good enough. I'm just taking this guy's pumpkin. He's not even aggroing on me because I'm too scary. He's like, yeah, take the pumpkin, man. Just don't kill me. And I just look at him like, that's what I thought. Anyway. Onward to glory. It's really funny watching the drop off happen with new series. So like all Let's Players are aware that if you're uploading to YouTube, all the YouTube Let's Players are aware that the first episode of a series is the one that's usually going to get the most views. Especially if you number the episodes. If you don't number the episodes and you're playing a game that's not hard to understand out of order, then you can usually get around that. Like that's what Alpha Rad Plus does. And it works out for them because they tend not to play games that don't make sense out of order. Like, and honestly, they don't talk much about the game they're playing at all, generally. They are generally just talking about whatever, so the episodes don't really matter. Okay, gotta get me some Doomweed. Get that. Get my mouse out looking for it. If I were Doomweed, where would I be? Mr. Doomweed, I'm here. Come out, Mr. Doomweed. I'm here for you. Where are you, Mr. Doomweed? That's Silverleaf. Mr. Doomweed, I have to insist that you come out now. Gosh darn it, where is the Doomweed? Like, jeez. Just not having any luck with the Doomweed, huh? That's just more Silverleaf. Lots of Silverleaf here today. Not much Doomweed, or Gloomweed, excuse me, not Doomweed. Same difference, really. Like, really, it doesn't even matter which one of these I give him. It's irrelevant. Take Doomweed instead, it'll be pretty much the same outcome. Gloom, Doom, same thing, right? Right. Glad we all agree that those are pretty much identical, and that it therefore does not matter at all which one you are provided with, whether it's Gloom or Doom. Could be either. You wouldn't even notice the difference. I know I wouldn't. Especially if you were presenting them to me in herb form, I really wouldn't know the difference at that point. What even is a Doomweed? What even is a Gloomweed? What makes this gloomy? What about this weed makes it gloom? It doesn't look very gloomy. It doesn't stand out to me as a plant-based version of gloom. Like, so what is it exactly that makes it a gloom weed? Like, what about it is what makes it so? Where? You if I were a Gloomweed, why am I not right here? Because that would make my job right now much easier. But hey, at least there's one right across the road, so I'll go take that one instead. It'll have to do. Onward we go. Onward to glory. To glory we doth go. To glory heave and ho. I don't know what I'm singing. I'm singing nonsense, but what else is new, right? Thar he be, this jerk that doth wander through this whole graveyard. There we go, took another quest. I should go make sure I have all the ones that I can get right now. Do 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 do. What am I humming there anyway? What's that from? Feels like it's from something. Oh well.
Remember, patience, discipline.
There we go. Got all of those quests.
What now?
Okay, except yet another quest. And you got quests for me? No. What about you?
Speak quickly.
No. Oh, that's right. It's the wanted poster that has a quest for me right here. Okay, there we go. Another quest, and hey, that's the first quest that's actually worth XP to me. Hey! Finally.
What is it?
It's not worth a lot of XP, but hey, at least it's worth XP. It's something. It counts. It's not worthless. Okay, let's go over here. And
What now?
get some more
Goodbye.
quests.
Our time.
There's so many quests here that you can take all at the same time if you're high enough level.
Goodbye.
Okay, now let's go down here. We do this. So later, this mountaineer, after watching me do this to this other dude, will accept sustenance from me, and I just... Why, mountaineer? Why did you learn nothing from seeing what happened to him? You dum-dum. Anyway, there's another quest done. Not you. Is it someone upstairs then?
What do you require?
Yeah. Okay, there we go. I now have 16 whole quests. And I have to kill a metric ton of things in this area. But I'm gonna go do the most annoying quest I can do right now. So, we're gonna start walking this way. Because the most annoying thing I have to do is go back and finish the Rogue's Deal quest chain. That's the most annoying thing I have to do. We'll kill some of the dust bats and things that we need to kill on the way. Today is truly a day in which things die to my staff. It is a day of murdering things with earth and staff. Earth, staff, water, air. And yes, I'm aware those were out of order. And, you know, staff replaced one of them. The one that can't kill anything.
I can't cure stones.
Okay, more to do, more to do. Always, always more to do.
I need to get closer.
Nice thing about having such a large inventory is I don't have to worry about having a metric ton of quests that require that I carry things, because it's fine. I've got enough slots. Doesn't really affect me. Let's just go ahead and get this one out of the way, since I have to hang out in this area. I have to go through this area full of the things that I can kill for this quest anyway. Yeah. Also, it's up to 8. Woo! So there's that. Only an hour more of streaming today, unfortunately. I don't think I'll finish all of the undead starting area for Marindred. Like, I just don't think it'll happen. Like, there's still a lot of quests here, and I think just the walk time will do me in. Like, I'm killing things as fast as you really can expect to, unless you have enough health and mana to just immediately use instant cast. Did I say health and mana? The damage and mana. To just immediately use instant cast things that will guaranteed kill them every time you see an enemy. Like, that's the only way you could be killing these things faster. And so the only other ways this could be faster is if you had more ability to what's what I'm looking for? The ability to move faster in the first place. But I don't have anything like that at the moment, unfortunately. But I will one day. I will one day. One day.
I need more mana.
Yep. More to do, more to do, more to do.
My mana is low.
Okay, there's the Putrid Claws all obtained. So that's one huge amount of things that I needed to obtain that's now done. So onward we doth go. See, what I found really funny is not only, so this is referencing when that guy earlier tried to gift me a linen bag and some conjured food. So I'm a shaman. He didn't slash me though. And honestly, even without slash me, he probably could have been able to look at me and figure out that I was a shaman. Like, I'm wearing a giant staff. Me shaman. But anyway, so if he'd slash me or anything, like if he'd done anything that tells him what class I am, he would have known I don't want food, and that what I would actually want is what I would actually want from him is obviously going to be Mage Drink, because I'm a mana-reliant character who can heal myself. Food just restores health. I don't need that. I need things that restore mana, because that's the kind of character I am. Like, I'm just not a character that needs food. You know, the only food I care about is food that can actually put up stats, but that's not the kind of food that mages can make. At least as far as I'm aware, even at max level, they still only restore health with their food, rather than apply buffs. You have to actually learn how to cook in order to apply buffs. Oh boy, I discovered Nightmare Veil. At least I got 33 XP for it. It's something. I'm just trying to kill whatever things I can that I need to while I'm on my way to this quest over here. Okay. There we go. Let's get this cursed Darkhound out of the way. Gosh darn. Luck is not with me at the moment. I'm actually fighting enough of these back-to-back that my health is slowly going down. Okay, let's kill another one of these. Okay, there's another one down. Did not get the drop from it that I need, but hey, who's counting? Not me. Because counting is depressing. Just like counting my viewers. Anyway. Yeah. My to-do list only ever seems to grow, and that's really annoying. Like, would it kill it to shrink every once in a while? Okay, it might not kill it, but it might kill me. Because, like, let's be honest, it's not that my to-do list magically grows longer, right? I find new things to put on it. You know? I'm like, oh, my to-do list is, actually gotten shorter this week. Let me find 5 more things to add to it. There we go. Problem solved. Now it's longer again. Like, I treated too long to-do list as a problem to solve rather than something to be rejoice in. Yeah, that's right. You're on fire now, you stupid duskbat. What now? Oh, wait, is it gonna burn? Darn it. I hit it with my staff before the next tick of fire damage hit it. It's a real shame. For a second I thought that maybe it was going to die to the to that. But oh well. Now I just need one more duskbat pelt. And there it is. All my duskbat pelts obtained. Hey, could you guys get this thing off me? Or not. I mean, I guess it'll just leave on its own instead of messing with them. Whatever.
And you,
Yeah, I win. I'm better than you. We covered that. Sure did beat you up good, because you were being a jerk. That's what'll happen. You get beat up.
Hello. What do you require?
There we go.
I'm listening. Victory for Sylvanas.
Let's go. Oh, I should kill the Scarlet Warriors while I'm over here. That would be a smarter use of my time. Plus, like, I still have plenty of inventory space left. Whoops, got another Dark Hound chasing after me now. How annoying. Yep, just gotta go kill 10 more Scarlet Warriors. And now I need Doomweed for the record. I just forgot the order of the quests and didn't actually read it. Okay. Let's go. Hey ho, hi ho, let's go. Hello, Scarlet Warrior. Would you like to burn to death? You would? Fire for free. Here's some free fire. Enjoy your burning. And by burning, I mean getting crushed by Earth, because honestly, I don't feel like waiting for you to burn. Although Earth shock is actually more of a like it's a shockwave. So I'm not sure like that. Shockwaves don't sound like air to me personally, but whatever. I'm not the one who decides that, so you know, they can make it's their game, they can make it whatever element they want. If they say it's Earth, then Earth it is. And I mean, shockwaves being Earth in a way makes sense, because, you know, earthquakes. And it's all just how you divide the elements, and, well, that's pretty up to you as long as it makes some kind of logical sense. As long as there's some kind of logic in there somewhere, you're usually fine. Okay, there we go. Only 5 more. And then we'll have gone through all of them. By 5 more, I meant 4 more. Because it hadn't yet counted the one I had just murdered. Now I slap you with my staff. Hey. Hey, buddy. I've got a staff for you. I need just like 2 more warriors. So, get over here. Come to me, warrior. Yes, that's right. Face me and perish. I said face me and perish. Face me and perish, I said. Come forth, warrior. It is time to face me and perish. Yes, time to perish. I said perish. You know what? Just there. Perished. Onward. Keep on walking, cry all night, cry all night. Sometimes I wonder if I'm capable of writing a happy song. And the answer is probably with preparation, yes. Off the cuff, maybe not. And let's not delve into why that is. The psychology of that can safely stay as something we don't consider. You know, I think we'll all just be happier like that. Onward we go. Do 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 do. Onward we go. We walk and we walk and we walk, 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 walk. Walk, 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 walk. Not sure what to talk about. Fish are great. Fishing is fun. Can't wait until I get to max out fishing on all my characters. It's gonna be a great time. Gonna be so fun. It's gonna take forever. Like, it's gonna take at least 2 eternities. But it'll get done, eventually. One day.
What would you ask of death?
Okay, there we go. Quest done. Except the next quest. Go this way. Turn in this quest.
Victory will survive.
Accept the next one. Go this way. Turn in this quest.
Speak quickly.
Accept the next one.
Living.
And
What now?
not you, must be you.
I am forsaken.
Yeah, proof of demise. Accept.
Trust no one.
Okay. Then
I am
trade
forsaken.
supplies. This is, yeah, you sell course thread.
Embrace
There
the
we
shadow.
go. Okay, now we go up here and we deliver the course thread. And we sell all of our junk.
I I haven't got all day.
This one's worth a little more money.
Trust no one.
Okay, onward we go. Okay, now let's sell our junk items. There we go. All junk items sold. Onward we doth go. We're going to go north and get all of this nonsense up here dealt with. And while we're up there, we'll get the Vilefin scales that we need for that quest. Okay. Always more to do. There's always more to do. Anyway, gotta get some embalming ichor from these guys, so come here. Time to die. Shh, shh. No tears. Only death now. I mean, what? Yeah, that was dark. Like, that was, like, whew, it's nighttime now. That was really dark. And there's more doomweed over there. Go get it as soon as I finish murdering this grave robber. There we go. And there's more doomweed right over here. Oh, and there's some more over there? Jeez. Lots of doomweed in this little section here. And there's some more right there, like... Just follow the trail of doomweed, I guess. Like, instead of breadcrumbs, it's just doomweed. There's doomweed on the other side of this tree. Yep. I could tell because of the way the little card in the bottom right was changing. I was mousing over something. Ooh, more doomweed over this way. I saw the mouse over. And there's some more doomweed right there. Like, life is easy, man. The doomweed, it just comes to me, practically. And there's the last doomweed over there. And I'll be done with that one of the side quests I have to do up here. And then I just have to kill a bunch of grave robbers. And some other assorted enemies. Okay, there's another one down. Here's another grave robber. And grab another grave robber. More grave robbers to kill. There's another grave robber down, and there's another embalming liquor, which is more than enough. That person's regenerating their mana. Now I'm going to continue on to go kill some mongrels. then Maggot's Eye, then get Maggot, Maggot Eye, and then get those Vile Fin scales that I need. Lots more to do, so little time. Seems like I'm always out of time, you know? Never enough. Never enough time to do everything I want to do. The thing I'm still jealous of the most out of everything I've ever seen in sci-fi, like the thing I wish was a real thing the most, is if you remember Phil from the Future, I think it was, or something like that. It was effectively just a story of a family went on a time traveling vacation and then got stuck in our time. In the sci-fi future in that, they had the ability to just, like, school was like 10 seconds, because you just went in, you got the information beamed into your brain each day, and it took like all of 20 seconds. And man, I'm so jelly of that. Like, I so wish that that was the thing. That would be so nice if that was just how school worked. You just went into a building and you got all the information just beamed into your head, took 4 seconds, then you just moved on with your life. That'd be glorious. Okay. Here we go. Well, I got what I came for, so I'm just gonna walk away now. And there we go, made it away. Success. Whoa there, buddy. Using ranged attacks on me, I'm gonna hit you with my staff. That's a staffable offense. Yes, I just made that joke. And yes, it's exactly as terrible as you think it was. See, I lampshaded my jokes. That's what's really happening when I do that. That's just me lampshading. Anyway, I just need 4 more scales. Hopefully it won't require me to beat up too many of these guys. Yo, Puddle Jumper, let's go. Let's go, buddy. Oh, that Oracle's also fighting me, as is this other Puddle Jumper. Okay. Sure. Let's go. I can fight all of you. Easy. Let me just heal myself just to be safe. There we go. Yeah, you spent all that effort to get me to half health, or to get me almost dead, and now I'm above half health again. How's that feel? Yeah, it doesn't feel good, does it? Okay, let me just heal myself again. There we go. Now, get over here. Okay. Let's go. Just keep on taking out more enemies. I need 2 more scales still, which is kind of annoying considering I just killed 2 groups of 6, and I only needed 5 scales to begin with. Like, maybe have slightly higher drop chances on that. Like this kind of sucks. Oh, I've been forgetting to have my to have any of my weapon buffs on. Whoops. Like, my bad. I could have been doing more damage. Oh my gosh. How many of these things am I going to have to kill? Okay, I just need one more scale. Let's go. You're gonna be the one carrying it. I can feel it. I can feel it. It's right here. Right here. This is it. I was talking about this guy over here, obviously. It's actually this guy. This guy right here. He's the one. Like I said, it's this guy right here, this muck dweller. He's clearly the one I was referring to. There's no one else I could have been referring to whatsoever. Yep, this muck dweller right here. You know, the one I was just talking about. Clearly the only one that I could have been referring to. Yeah, I've made mistakes. I forgot that as a cast time. Anyway, that's the last Vilephin scale I need, so let me just book it. Why don't you guys fight my totem? Thanks. See ya, nerds! Yep, I fought that battle smartly and definitely didn't make tons of mistakes and rely on my higher stats to win the day. Don't let anyone convince you otherwise. I definitely fought that smartly and knew what I was doing the whole time. Obviously. Anyway, so that's 4 more quests done, so you know that's good. That's good progress. I'm gonna go do At War with the Scarlet Crusade next. And that's gonna hopefully go well. If you're wondering why I'm doing At War with the Scarlet Crusade next, it's because the other option is to go up here, but this will probably take longer than I have left. Like, I suspect that that'll take more than the 20 minutes that I have left to stream. And I'm still solidly booked for the rest of the evening, so I kind of actually have to immediately start doing other things as soon as I'm done with this. I didn't even get to take any kind of break, just immediately into the next thing. I just gotta go. No rest for the weary and all that. Rest is a luxury, and not one that I can afford these days. Not rich enough for that luxury.
I'm listening. Goodbye.
Okay, there we go. Okay.
What would you ask of death? Watch
Out
your
of War
back.
with the Scarlet Crusade, wanted Maggot Eye. Let's see. This one's worth more money.
Beware, our enemy is abound.
Oh yeah, I got some actually decent XP off that last one because it was actually a quest that I got XP for. It was green to me. Okay. Let's see. That's worth more.
Beware the living. Our time will come.
There we go. Took some more quests. Okay, onward we doth go. Okay. How full is my inventory? Hardly. Okay. Let us continue on then. Off to go kill some some members of the Scarlet Crusade. Off we go. Okay. Let us continue onward. Gotta kill some random people now. Gotta kill some enemies of the undead, you know? That's the kind of thing I'm doing these days. Killing enemies of the undead. Sometimes I wonder if I'm the good guy or not, but then I remember, nah, the undead are on my side. Obviously I'm good. Like, everything's fine.
Charging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast it yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
Okay. I need one more zealot, and then 3 more. Or no, not 3 more. 2 more missionaries. Only have to murder 2 more missionaries for today's goal. I mean, what? So how about that sports ball? I am not murdering any innocents, I swear. After all, these people aren't innocent. I mean, what? Look, I've only committed a few murders in this game. Like, it's fine. Anyway, go back and turn this quest in. My list of quests continues to be a bit insane at the moment, but it's fine. Everything is fine. We're fine. We're all good. Everything about this is fine. You know, since I don't think anyone is watching this stream right now anyway, I'm thinking that I'll just end a bit early and stream for a little bit longer on Saturday in the hopes that maybe I'll have some more people watching. So yeah, that's what's gonna happen. I'm going to go and turn in this quest, and then I will head out and stream a bit longer on Saturday. Because I still have a lot more to do. Always more to do. There's always more to do.
Our time will
Okay, accepted the next quest in that chain. Now, let's go to the inn and log out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.